why social media is a joke, and the truth about manipulated platforms. Social media was supposed to be the great equalizer, a place where creativity, authenticity, and raw talent could finally rise to the top. But that's not what happened. What we got instead was a mirage. A digital carnival built on algorithms, not art. You can post something honest, emotional, and real, and it gets buried beneath a sea of recycled trends and empty noise. Meanwhile, the same copy and paste content, the same beat, same face, same formula, gets pushed to millions. That's not because it's better. It's because these systems were never built to recognize quality. They were built to recognize popularity. And those two things are rarely the same. Platforms like Spotify don't exist to promote music. They exist to promote engagement. Their goal isn't to elevate great artists. It's to keep people listening, scrolling, and clicking. If your sound fits into their pre-packaged mold, if it sounds close enough to what's already trending, the system rewards you. But if your music challenges the mold, if it's unique, emotional, or genre-bending, it often gets buried. Spotify's algorithm doesn't understand art. It doesn't feel passion, emotion, or innovation. It's trained to reward predictability, the safest sound, the most familiar rhythm, the least risky voice. That's why so much of what you hear sounds identical, because the machine can't tell the difference between art and imitation. It only measures retention. Now, SoundCloud isn't perfect. It has its flaws, the occasional bias, the limits of exposure, the occasional glitch in discovery. But in many ways, it still feels more aligned with how creativity should work. When I release music there, the better I produce, the more natural the response. When I stay true to the art, the results follow. That tells me SoundCloud still responds to authenticity, not manipulation. It's not flawless, but it's closer to the truth. It's a space where originality still has a fighting chance, where art still connects based on feeling, not formula. Across social media, though, the opposite is true. We've built platforms that reward conformity over creativity. The algorithm decides who succeeds and who vanishes. It doesn't care about truth, skill, or soul. It only cares about data. The more you chase trends, the more visibility you get. The more authentic you become, the more invisible you risk being. But every great artist in history was invisible once, ignored, misunderstood, rejected. Vincent van Gogh sold only one painting during his lifetime, The Red Vineyard. Today, he's considered one of the greatest painters who ever lived. That's how blind the world can be to greatness in real time. So if your work isn't performing, don't assume it's your fault. It might mean your art carries a depth the system can't process. It might mean you're ahead of your time. Or maybe it means you're too real for a platform that rewards imitation. The algorithm doesn't measure soul. It measures behavior. It rewards sameness, not authenticity. That's why the same content can explode on one platform and die on another. It's not about talent. It's about manipulation. These systems were never designed to discover you. They were designed to control attention, to reward what's safe and punish what's different. So when the algorithm doesn't respond to your art, that's not a failure. That's evidence of your originality. History repeats itself. The best artists are rarely recognized when they're alive. So don't let that stop you. Keep creating. Keep refining. Keep pushing forward. Because the algorithm can suppress art, but it can't destroy it. Real art transcends platforms. It outlives trends, followers, and data. Stop building for the feed. Start building for your soul. Because when the noise fades, when the platforms collapse and the fakes disappear, the only thing left standing will be the truth in your art. If this message resonates with you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps this message reach other artists who are tired of chasing validation from machines. And when you're done, watch the other videos in the Artist's Awakening series. Each one dives deep into the truth behind creativity, mastery, addiction, and authenticity, and how to stay grounded in a world built to distract you. Keep creating from within. Keep your art sacred. And remember, no one knows your vision but you.